Hi everyone. Pray that you've been having just the most awesome day today. What I want to talk to you guys today is let's talk about magic. How magic works, or how some of it does anyways. The kind what the government uses against us. Now, magic could be as simple as, and I heard another person describe this way too, that using witchcraft on people is really easy because you just have to, this is witchcraft, let's say red ball, so now you got you're thinking of red ball in your mind. So when things go in your subconscious mind, like what they've done in the New Age is they've found a way to meditate and do all they do and program their subconscious mind to manifest in their reality things that happen in the future. So I talked about this before, where the TV, because it programs your subconscious mind without you even knowing. So what your subconscious mind thinks of, it doesn't know what's true or what's false, but whatever it is, if that it'll come to fruition in the future. And so they've learned how to control whole populations just by what they see on TV. It's just a huge brainwashing machine, because it messes with your subconscious mind. Well, so the same thing happens, like with, say they could do this with virus or something, right? Or anything that makes you think that you need to go to the doctor, or like the ads on TV for the pharmacies and stuff and the different pills. Well, that makes your subconscious mind think that you must need it then, so then it's going to make sure that your body needs it. Jesus tells us to stay away from the whole pharmakia and to call nobody else doctor except him and to go to him for things. But everybody just runs to the medical industrial complex. But it's all, so like a virus. Say people could be dropping dead of a virus. And when you know that it's not true, and you know that Jesus protects you and you don't have to worry about that stuff, well, then your subconscious mind makes sure that you don't worry about it then. But if you're worried about it and you're out trying to buy supplies to fight against it and everything, that's going to be your reality. That's what, well, and the reason I say this is because I've already seen three different people coming out of the grocery store on different days, and they've been wearing the N95 mask, and so it's getting to people already. People are already worrying about it and wearing the mask, and I don't even hardly get out very much, so maybe it's happening more around than what I even know. But so their witchcraft is working. And that's what they wanted, because they're going to use it to bring down the financial system. And I thought this the other day too. I seen this article. It was about over in China. They were burning their money because they said that they didn't want to take a chance of spreading the virus. The virus could be contaminating all the paper money and everything. And the first thing that came to my mind was, well, they're going to use that as an excuse to get rid of the paper dollar, and go to something more, like a chip or something that you can't transmit diseases on. And so that's what I thought. And I watched the video from Richie from Boston today, and he said that he thinks the same thing, and that he heard it from Nicholas in 1968, that he thought that same thing when he seen it. So it's, I mean, that's what they're gonna do. You know, you can read them like a book now. When you, now back in the day when you had silver money in your pocket and everything, that was you know, it killed bacteria and viruses, or you know, they couldn't live on the surface of silver. And they used to take like a silver dollar and put it in their gallon of milk because it would preserve it longer so it wouldn't spoil. You know, the babies, you know, you hear the saying, you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. Well, that's because when the babies were younger and they got sick, like, you know, they weren't feeling good, they'd give them a silver spoon to suck on because the silver is good for you and it fights bugs or whatever. So they got away from that. They wouldn't be able to pull this off if they still had that kind. So, you know. Anyway, I don't want to make this too long, but I was just gonna, you know, that's what they're gonna use it for. The system, you know, they're pumping in close to $100 billion a night in the repo markets just so the banks have enough liquidity to even operate the next day. Because if the Fed wasn't doing that right now, everything would seize up. So they're just printing money out of thin air to keeping this thing going right now. And so how long can they do that? Well, I don't know. But they need an excuse. And they're not going to say that it was their fault. It's going to be the fault of a virus or something like that that's going to make it happen. And then everybody will welcome it, and they'll be all afraid and wanting the government to, you know, save them and do all this stuff. But they don't even realize that the government hates them and wants them dead. Go look at the Georgia Guidestones. That tells you how many people that they want left on Earth. 500 million. Right, written in all different languages. I mean, governments have been the biggest killer of their population throughout history, all through history. But then we want them, right? Well, it's all mind control. Magic. That's what it is. All we need is Jesus. So, I will talk to you guys later. Hope you didn't mind me rambling to you this afternoon, but so, see you, love you, bye.